for this meeting, for this project, we're going to create a background first before we trace the drawing on. So before we trace the vase and the flowers. So for this project, what I have done is a colorful pastel colored background. So I used some of the colors we're going to use in the project: ultramarine violet, Naples yellow, blues, and white. So it's very simple, beautiful pastel colors for the background. And I'm working on a white canvas. It's 8 by 10. I have cerulean blue, white, ultramarine violet, and Naples yellow. So I'm mixing cerulean blue and white for now, just different shades of or values of cerulean blue and white, and just overlap them with a white brush. This is a white brush. So if you get light blue, then overlap it with some dark blue. It's a nice, colorful, soft, playful bunch of colors. And it really doesn't have to be perfect. It's more like a, I would say, abstract. I take a bit more white into my blue, mix it well so I don't get streaks. Let's put another one here, down here, and maybe a lighter blue in here. I will adjust the colors after, if I need to adjust them, if I want. Mostly upper part, I'm keeping some blues in here. It helps to use a wide brush. Don't go over the same area too many times. You will lose the texture. Okay, now I'm going to grab some purple, push it into that white and blue color, and start introducing some purples in here. This is where the big Queen Anne lace is going to be. So I'm keeping an eye on this one here, making sure that this color here is more in the purples. Let's take some more blue. Blue is the dominant color for the background. So I don't want too many other colors in here for the background. And I will adjust the colors once I start painting. After finishing my drawing, putting the drawing on and painting it, I will adjust the background. Okay, so now I have a nice kind of beautiful, soft colors for the background. The colors are slightly darker than what you see. honestly, whatever you get is fine. As long as you're using these colors, you'll be fine. All right. All right, I'm going to take a bit more of the purple and introduce it down here. I'm dipping my brush in water, the tip of my brush in water. So I get a nice kind of soft, I don't want a thick paint in there. It's more like a semi glaze, not very glazy and runny. Okay, now I kept most of the purples, purple and white down here. I'm washing my brush. Well, I washed it and I'm picking up some white and Naples yellow now. Nice. Yeah, reason, and if you get green, that's okay. That's awesome. That's perfect. You will get green if you're if the Naples yellow touches the cerulean blue, but that's okay. I'm gonna push that soft yellow up, and if it mixes with the color in the background, that's okay. That's nice. Just dip the tip of my brush in water. I'm putting yellow here just because I'm not putting, when we start painting, I'm not really going to put this wooden table. So what I'm going to do is just kind of a suggestion of a yellow table in here, or yellow stand. Okay, I'm going to bring in this, because I don't want the bottom to be only yellow. I'm going to introduce a bit of purple in here with the yellow. That purple would be kind of darker, a bit darker if it's mixing with yellow. Okay, some blue. Play around with it. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but play around with the colors a bit. It would be nice to get some kind of an abstract, beautiful abstract pastel colors in the back. Okay. Clean my brush. Too many colors. Wipe it. Dab, dab. Clean it with water. Dab on both sides. And then pick up blue and white. Adjust some areas if it's kind of messy. It's really nice to play around with these colors. I'll take Naples yellow, white, creamy color. I mean, creamy texture, creamy consistency of the color. Needs to be cleaned here. See how it's covering, really beautiful. This is kind of a wash, but thicker, a bit thicker than just wash. The usual wash that we put under painting when we cover the canvas. Okay. We don't want too many colors in the background, like not a heavy, busy background, because we are going to put flowers over that. So you don't want it to be too busy. You don't want the background to be too busy. I'm just softening. The more it's like a pastel color, the better. I think that's good. I will be sending a picture of this to everyone, emailing it, because you'll see the colors are a bit darker, a bit more richer than what you see on the monitor. And that's it. Once it's dry, I printed out the picture of the vase and the flowers. I enlarged it in black and white to the same size of the canvas, 8x10, and it's going to be landscape, not portrait. So this is not going this way. This is 10 inches from here to here by 8 top here. And all I have to do is put it on top once it's dry and slide my black tracing paper and just trace it on. The tracing is going to be very general. I'll send you a picture of the tracing after it's done. And that's it.